What are captions and what's the difference between open and closed captions? So if you're getting interested in the captioning / subtitling world, a question may have popped into your head. What's the difference between open and closed captions? And it's a very important distinction to know about if you're planning to produce video content. What are their respective pros and cons? That's what we are going to talk about in today's video. Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Antonino, I'm an Italian video translator, and I help companies reach their Italian-speaking customers by translating English videos. So what are captions? Captions are on-screen text descriptions that display a video's dialogue, identify speakers, and describes other relevant sounds that are otherwise inaccessible to people who are deaf or hard of hearing. Captions are synchronized with the video image so that viewers have equivalent access to the content that is originally presented in sound, regardless of whether they receive the content via text or via audio. Captions are either open or closed. Open captions, also known as burned-in captions, are always in view and cannot be turned off, whereas closed captions can be turned on and off by the viewer. Both of them allow the user to view your video content in all kinds of different scenarios, including, for example, loud train rides and quiet nights. With open captioning, text is embedded to the video file, so captions and subtitles do not require manual activation by the viewer, and as a direct result, text always appears on these videos. On the other hand, with closed captioning, audiences have to turn on the captions. Open captioning ensures no matter the audience, they can always watch and understand your video. So what are the differences in practical terms and what are the pros and cons? Closed captions appear only when the media player or video platform supports them, like the ones I uploaded on YouTube that you can turn on by clicking on a little icon below. One of the pros is definitely their flexibility. In fact, your video viewers are in charge of the experience and can decide whether activate them or not. They can be edited easily because they are separate files. Another thing is that they also come with a SEO benefit for your videos, at least on YouTube. One of the cons is that as concerns the visual aspect, they may not be so appealing, at least with default settings in most video hosting platforms. Closed captions are not compatible with some streaming platforms and media players. They will only work if the platform supports closed caption files. They also place responsibility on the viewers to understand how to turn the captions on and off, so they are not the best option if your audience have difficulty with technology. On the other side, open captions are embedded in videos, and you can see them on my videos as well. The first advantage is that they can give you a more professional look to your videos. Open captions are easy to use because they do not require special functionality for media players or streaming platforms to be able to display the captions. They are a good option if you're uploading to the platform that doesn't have closed captioning functionality. Open captions are also an easy option if you don't want to rely on your viewers' technical ability to display the captions. They are more customizable. You can choose the font and the font size you like the most. You can add fancy effects to the text and even place it in different parts of the screen, so they give more room to creativity. They cannot be turned off. Now, there can be a pro or a con based on personal preferences. Some people, I wouldn't say wouldn't like them, but rather they may not be used to them. But I also know they keep users focused and increase retention of information. So in my opinion, these benefits greatly overweight the inability to turn them off. Also, a drawback is that they're actually fixed in the video, and once you upload the video, you can't simply edit the text and upload the captions again. You will need to upload the entire video as well. Another thing is the fact that the quality of open captions is actually tied to the quality of the video or stream. If the video or stream is blurry or low quality, the captions can also be blurry and may be difficult to read. Now, a thing that you surely will have noticed is the fact that I use both open and closed captions for my videos. That's mainly because I love the fact that I'm able to choose a professional and good-looking font for my text, and because my English pronunciation is far from being perfect, so having captions can clarify any eventual mispronunciation as well as the overall content. Sure, there's a downside, that is the fact that closed captions are actually useful for reading, at least with these current settings. So who knows, maybe I'll change my mind in the future, but for now I prefer to make use of both of their advantages. To decide on open versus closed captions, You should decide based on the viewing experience you want your audience to have, and or according to the benefits you value the most. Do you value more the visual and professional aspect? Go with the open captions. Do you value more SEO benefits and the ability to choose to show them or not? Then go with the closed captions. Do you want both SEO benefits and have a professional look? Then do as I do and kill two birds with one stone. Now, in light of what I said in this video, we could also talk about two other topics. What's the difference between captions and subtitles, and whether it's better to permanently embed subtitles to videos, a bit like with open captions, or whether it's better to give users the option to turn them on or off, like with closed captions. But that's a different story, and I prefer to keep these topics for other videos. In any case, I will leave the cards, the link to these videos. I hope I was helpful in clarifying what captions are, what are the differences between closed and open captions, and what are their respective pros and cons. Now I'd want to talk about what I can do for you. If you're an entrepreneur, a manager, a filmmaker, or you're involved in video production, and you're looking for a translator specialized in translating videos from English to Italian, then go check the description to submit your project. See you soon, bye!